Test sound levels. That is alright, good afternoon. No stream this morning. Started 2022-08-22. We're in 2022. We're getting to the tail end of August here. Month left in summer. Before the fall of the leaves, I already see some leaves falling here. And in the large lakes area of North America, Turtle Island. This morning we couldn't stream, there was some chores to do. Just some background tasks. And this is not gonna be a very long stream. So instead of setting up a flight, digital flight deck here, I'm gonna do a quick jump over to see how Arma Reforger is doing. Haven't jumped into that game for a while. I'm not gonna play cooperatively in today's stream. I'm going to just try to ramble it and go it alone. I have thousands of hours in Arma, so even with all the criticisms that Arma Reforger receives, I don't mind playing an early access game that is a stepping stone to Arma 4. Seeing how things develop. And Vasconcelos, could you test the comm system, please? Thank you. Comm systems is operational. Hey Raz! Man, the myth, the legend! Maybe one day, Raz. I don't know if we're there yet, you know? We can't even break 500 followers here. I have a ways to go to be a legend. I'm very happy to remain relatively anonymous, thank you. Hope your day is going well. My day is going good. And do some behind the scenes chores today. Found a bat this morning. There was a bat again that got in the house yesterday somehow. We don't know where they're coming in from still. We try to block a bunch of openings and little holes. These things can fit into little holes, but we finally found them this morning. It was hanging on a screen, the poor thing. Trying to get out, so I detached the screen. Flipped it around and it flew off. Probably with a headache or thing. But it's out. So I'm going to quest to keep the bats off the living. They can stay in the attic, that's fine, you know. But the quest to keep the bats off the living area here at Hypertext Hero headquarters continues. The bat interrupted a game. Hey Matt, the legend in his own lunchtime. I'm happy to be the legend of my lunchtime. Yeah, had a good lunch today. Tomatoes from the garden. We're incredibly privileged and lucky to have a garden here. We can grow food in. Tomatoes from the garden. Some olive oil from probably, I don't know, Europe somewhere. Buy the big can so it's cheaper. And some little fritters of feta cheese and zucchinis from the garden. And eggs from the Amish who live nearby here. That was that was lunch. It wasn't a legendary lunch, but pretty good. So many bats. Thank you. Farming guano. We could farm guano. Like Amber's scared that I keep saying like I'm gonna open this door. This door is gonna look, and there's this door on the roof of the and it leads to the attic. But it's like don't open it, because maybe like an avalanche of guano will crash down and bury my whole our transmission systems here. Vasconcelos, could you please turn the music down a tad? All levels, please. Thank you. And so yeah, but I don't know, eventually we'll get to that point. There's a long to-do list. Here's a to-do list for the stream right here. We checked out the new BN2 version 2 Microsoft Flight Simulator. We did that. We're going to continue doing that in the next hopefully the next Microsoft Flight Simulator Neo Fly streams. We finished No Man's Sky Expedition 8. That was a pleasure. We're going to go back to No Man's Sky, build that dream or aerial thing, and we're going to build a little base for Wildcraze, to put a little flag there in honor of Wildcraze, so he has a little token of our appreciation for him and the digital world here. And eventually continue working the stream overlays. That's in progress. We're gonna paint Sheepas with Worldwide Widgeon. That was actually coined by Wildcraze, that name. Etc, etc. But right now let's jump into Arma Reforger and see what the heck is going on there. Vasconcelos, could you turn on Arma Reforger music and pause everything else, please? Thank you. No joke, Raz, no joke. These bats, it interrupted. I was playing some Generation Zero of Arthur yesterday. I didn't stream last night. I just wanted to have a chat. I was tired yesterday. I just chilled out of Arthur, did a little bit of Generation Zero, but then the bat came in and interrupted everything. So we couldn't find it. We only found it this morning. What makes us worried is that the third night we were here, there was a bat in. Vasconcelos, could you drop down the volume of the music in Arma Reforger a little bit? Thank you. The second night we were here, there was a bat. The second or third night, there was a bat. The problem is we have cats, and our cat Daphne, she's a little huntress, you know, she's a really good hunter. And we wake up, and Emma heard a noise, like, there's a bat, and Daphne was jumping around. I turn on the light, there's blood. There's a splash of blood right next to my head. On the bed, on the sheet, on the walls, it was a mess. Daphne, our cat, like, managed to hit the bat once, and it kept flying and spraying blood all over the room, so it was a real horror show. Spent like 2 hours cleaning everything, so the next day I went all over and I sealed a bunch of little holes I found to keep the bats from coming. That worked for like 2-3 weeks, and now yesterday was another one, so there must be another place it came in through, I don't know. Dracula Mansion. Yeah. There was this Super Nintendo or Nintendo game called a Maniac Mansion. Never played that, but I heard it was pretty good. Alright, let's play. I'm gonna play by myself here, okay? Let's just go to conflict, capture the whole island. I'm annoyed that this thing doesn't save your progress, because I would like to capture the whole island by myself, like a sort of digital Rambo. But when I tried last time, it didn't save my progress. I quit and I had to start over. So this would mean like a probably 12-hour stream or 24-hour stream to do it. Maybe we'll do it eventually. Maybe we'll get Arthur, recruit Arthur. Well, we will. Arthur is like a higher rank than I. So Grant is the highest ranked commander here. But we could get maybe Justin, Arthur, Grant, all to get Reforger, and so we could play this. Oh, continue. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, continue? Oh no, I don't want the tutorial. I did it already. Oh, for goodness sake, we're gonna have to start. Complacency kills. Be sure to watch for enemies and keep your head on a swivel. I'm sorry, but he said digital Rambo, and I have to indeed. No, we did the tutorial already. Let's get out of the tutorial. Let's go back and let's do the recommended. It says recommended. Wait. Featured conflict. Continue. We have to capture their main operating base, but we can't just do like Zelda Breath of the Wild and go straight to Ganon. We have to, in order to capture that base, we have to, I think, have either all the other ones or at least the ones next to it. We're going to try to break this. We're going to try to cheat a bit, even though we'll fail miserably because we're going to try to be Rambo in a difficult game. But maybe we can try to go and capture the base right next to the main base and then take it over. Although maybe they thought, you know, Hyper's gonna try this. So let's make it so that we have to have a radio communication along a whole line from our base to the enemy base, and so we'll just have to take over the whole island. All right. I'm only gonna stream for about an hour today in this session because I have to do something else today. But tomorrow should be back to regular schedule again. To capture their base. Yep, we're gonna be the US Army. You know, the Russians have they always pick bad leaders. I mean, they had one good one. They have a couple of good ones. One of them was Gorbachev, you know. But the current one and past leaders is a terrible taste in leaders. So we're gonna stick with the Americans. You know, we have our own problems with leaders, but right now, you know, better than usual. But let's not go there. We'll be Atlas. Can I change that? Anyway, let's go. Just quick deploy. Go. All right. Let me see if I remember how to play this. Okay, we got Adam, Jackson, got William, and we got Turner, Smith, Turner, and Jackson. All right, and we're going to. This is gonna be Rambo here. We better get ready to oops, sorry. To shoot from far away because we're gonna be by ourselves. We could take the M60. But I think it'll be a little heavy. Let's take... Replace the M21. This replace the M21. This replace the M21. Okay, can I change to M16? Let's see this M16. Okay, now the M21 is my main weapon. It's the... Basically M21 is a Mark 14. With I don't know if there's modifications to it. Basically with a big scope put on it, I guess. And let's take a few more medical things. Oh, wrong way. I double click. Oh, I got 5 of them. Okay, that's fine. Take a look at the explosives. We do want to take some grenades. We have 1. Let's put 2. We have 2 smokes. Let's put a few more smokes because we're going to probably, more than attacking, we're going to have to run. We're going to have to do a lot of hit and runs attack if we're doing our, if we're fighting by ourselves here. There's no customization of the dude so far, so this is our Rambo. I can't give him long hair. You know, I can't give him a rad bandana. I can't put a scar on his face, and I can't put that little necklace of the opal thing. We're just gonna have to run with this guy for now. More ammunition is important. We got the M16. Let's control click. How do I do this? Let's put all that back. No. Okay, I can't drop it anyway. M62. No, that's the M61. Where was the... It was this one, M14. 20 round, 7.62. We put these in our Alice pack as well. No, can't fit it. Let's put it here. We're in our trousers. Oh, can't drop it. Let's do this. Let's come here. Guys can sell us. I'll just do it myself. Put the audio back to max on this. Inventory management in Arma, embedded in Arma, but still a bit clunky. All right. Okay, here I can right click, move things around. For some reason, when you're looking at the inventory, right clicking doesn't work. You just have to drag and drop. So we'll just drag and drop. Let's take the tracer round for the M16. Only 1 tracer round. Let me put in that. I think we can get a black backpack. Let's do that. Let's make sure we put a compass here. Oh, we already had it there. Never mind. Okay, we have lights. We have binoculars. Binoculars are good. Let's take some binos. Oh, we do have binoculars. They're there. Okay, we have a watch. We have a radio, which is there. We don't have that there because we already have the binos. Now let's go back to ammo. Let's again try the M16. Put a few more of these tracer clips over here. That's fine. 5 clips for the M16. Let's put 6. Oh, that's all we can carry. All right. Let's see if we remember how to use this weapons. Right click to raise it. Hold right click. Zoom in. 2 times control to lower the weapon. I think V to inspect it, or was it I? V is to switch from semi-automatic to automatic. M14. You can hold out left out to zoom in with the you can adjust zeroing of page up, page down, just like in Arma. Alright, there was a way to look at it. Set the safety and stuff. I'm not remembering right now. Was it delete? Delete. That's useful. R is reload. C you can point. You can do like emotes and stuff. X I have to crouch. Z to go prone. And I think, like in Arma, if you hold down left control and you use the mouse, you can like adjust your stance. You can't go all the way down like in Arma yet, but they're working on that, I think. Compass should be K. Okay. Very awesome compass, this. Let's go. I think I can get a vehicle as well. Off-road, sounds good. An M151A2, there it is. Now let's take a look on the map. That's M. We're in Alabama. Start in the bottom. And we have to capture Washington, which is on the top. Alright, so I guess we're in the side of the Confederates now. Just kidding. I'm gonna try to break something here. Instead of going for these objectives they're telling us to attack, I'm gonna blow through them with the Jeep if I can. We might have to go around. Let's try to take over Hawaii. I want to attack a place that does not have a little green connection and just to see what happens. So we're gonna basically take a bearing of that's gonna be about 280 from our current position. We're gonna head to Hawaii. Maybe that goes directly west, go over Castle Ridge, and how much are we talking about here? I'm looking the lower left. There's a scale there, so that's each of these squares about one click. So 1, 2, about 3 clicks to the west. All right, and it's a little town called Regina. Okay, we're gonna take out from Alabama, go west, head to Regina. Maybe we can go to this tower thing here, see if we can find anyone there, and look down on Regina and see what we can see. I do believe that the game does have random AI patrolling places that are not the towns. We'll find out if that's true. Let's head out. Takes a little longer to start the vehicle than Arma because look, you have to actually go and twist the key. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so we're gonna go west. Let's check our compass real quick. West is that way. Okay, left. Notice no compass on the third-person view, so you actually have to bring up. Even if I press K here, no compass in the first-person view, so you actually have to go in third person. You have to go to first person and look at it. We're heading west. We're gonna go up that hill and see what we find out there. I have like ambient music turned off here because guess what? This game is built-in ambient music that reacts to the gameplay. Let's see if the weight of this Jeep will break this bridge. Very good, sturdy bridge. Okay, even though it's made of wood. There's a road over there. Dirt road going the direction we want to go. Nice, up into the mountain. And smell the diesel driving this vehicle, the sounds and everything. Here's the music I was telling you about. It may mean that there's enemies nearby. Down the effects a bit so the music is a bit more listenable too. A bit more Let's just try to drive the Jeep up through the forest, see what happens. Into the forest we go. Oh, we're heading a bit south now. I have to turn more that way. Then we're gonna run into a sheer wall. Oh, there's a little pathway there, I think. Oops. Alright, let's leave our Jeep here. I did install a mod that shows you where you are on the map. You know, just to simulate that you actually are able to utilize your Dead Reckoning and your orienteering skills. So that's why that little orange, red icon appears there. In the box standard version of the game, there is no indication of where you are. You just have to know how to read maps and do Dead Reckoning and orienteering. A little spot that we might be able to fit our Jeep through here. Here we go.
Alpha main to all stations, update. Support units have just arrived at Point Alabama. Out.
You have these long sticks here. This is for when it snows and you can see where the path is, I think. Your HQ and coastal bases periodically receive reinforcements in the form of vehicles maintained at the motor pool. Similarly, supplies may also arrive and be distributed from the supply depot. Thank you, game tutorial system. Big improvement in Arma. I can look all around. There's no limit. In Arma, like you get stuck kind of here and then you have to go all the way the other way to look. In the vehicle here, I can go all the way around, which is really nice. Take a quick look at my graphics setting. Draw distance. Let's reduce the draw distance a little bit. I don't want to... No, I think it affects the frame rate quite a lot, and I want to keep the frame rate fast here. Auto optimizations to be done still. I haven't played too much of the graphics settings, but I do know they make a big difference both in the visual quality and the frame rate. Right, that's the looks like a tall point there. Let's take a quick look at the map. That's probably, we're here. That's probably Tower of Regina. Oh, we could take that over too. But we want to head about 290 from here. So let's take a look. Alright, that might about that way there. And then there's a little, go down a valley up to Martin's Watch. Maybe from there we can see Regina. But look, Delaware is right there. We probably want to avoid it. So let's just go directly west. Take that little coastal road there. And then go north to that location. Let's do that. flip this over, when you're by yourself especially, I would hope that when they update this, you have more than one person, you'll be able to flip the Jeep back over, but at the moment, if you flip it over, it's drive over. You have to walk. And it's very weighty feeling, these vehicles in Arma Reforger. So, not difficult to... Flipping it over is not something difficult to do. Uh-oh. There's because that music again. There's a house down there. Let's get out and take a look. Oh, what was exit again? The E? Oh, oh. F. Okay, vehicle. One of my favorite things in ARM is you can write in the map. Currently, you can't write in the map in this, so I'm just gonna have to remember. I'm gonna look at Libosk. I'm gonna look at that little thingy there, and it's about 100 meters on the south of that thingy. That's where our vehicle is. Okay, east of Lib. About 200 meters, 150 meters east of Libosk. Let's just go on foot from here. Over there. Now that I'm out of the vehicle, I'm going to turn the audio effects up to max. Hunting cabin. This will be a really good map for DayZ. Before the end of the stream, we're gonna go to the mods page and see if there's any new mods they've released. Maybe someone has made DayZ for this already. Oh, yep. I knew it. There's someone in there. Look at that. What up? Yeah, there's someone in the house there. It looks like he's holding an AK from this distance. Let's get our binos. Take a quick look behind us. This is one of the things that Arma does that a lot of games should copy. I mean, PUBG took it from Arma. You know, hold out and look around while you're... See, my dude is looking that way, but I can look around. Alright, binoculars. Can I zoom in with the binoculars? I don't think so. Yeah, it's one of my favorite features of ARM. In all other FPS games after having this, I miss it. You know, like it's a simulation of our necks. You know, if I can turn my neck that way, I can turn my neck that way. That's what it simulates in Arma. In other games, you're like Batman. You're wearing like an armored suit. You can't turn your neck, so you have to go like this. To look to the side, you have to turn your whole body. And if you want to look to that side and keep walking that way, you have to look to that side and you have to strafe that way with your legs. Yeah, armed dude in there, one, probably more. We're alone here. We're playing solo. Little bunker there. I love this my favorite, pretty much probably one of top to the #1 favorite features of Reforger is this dynamic music. I love it. And I hope that they hire Matt or someone else to compose like a truckload of these so you have a lot of different ones so it doesn't get repetitive. All right, I love this stuff. It makes it feel like you're in a movie. Music is at least 50% of a video game for me, at least. All right, I think we're gonna have to take those guys out. Le Bosque. Our objective is Hawaii, but I don't want to get to Hawaii and then get attacked from behind by whoever's in Le Bosque. So let's go down that way and see if we can see anyone else out there. Down there. And what I've always loved about the Arma series is that it's one of the games that make me feel like I'm outside the most. The sounds and just the open spaces, the distance of engagement, like it really makes you feel like you're out there. Should probably get the M16 out, because if I run into some guys at close range, we don't want to have a big scope attached. Lean around, and if you double tap it, you stay leaned. Another cool feature. Guess what? Your speed that you're walking can be adjusted with your scroll wheel. So I'm walking, I'm gonna walk slower, 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 slower. So that just to the scroll wheel, you can walk really slowly, a little faster. Really nice feature too. I like this a lot. Basically, it's giving you all these tools to make it more like a movie. Alright, let's switch to the as well. Zero is at 300 meters, which is the minimum you can zero this M14, aka an M21. What distance are we from that thing? This 100 meters, about 150 meters away right now. So, yeah. We aim a little high, and we're above it too, which means we have to aim even higher, I think. Arma Noob 101 here, so all this is amazing to know. Cool, Raz. Hey. I've played a lot of... I've been playing Arma since the original Arma, the Operation Flashpoint back in 2000 or 2001. I have the box of the original Operation Flashpoint in my house in Rome. I played a demo of that before it came out. In the demo, I played that more than I played many video games. Spent more hours in the demo of that. Just this one mission. Just an awesome, awesome game series. Finished Arma 2. Finished Arma 3. The single player campaigns. Played a hell of a lot of DayZ, the original mod in Arma 2. Never played the standalone DayZ. Thought about it, but I was a little burnt out of shooters for a while. Not seeing any other movement there. There was that one guy there. I'm not seeing him from this angle. How about down here? Alright, I think we're gonna go down to the road. Although, let's not go down this side, let's go down, let's keep moving forward. Nice, the standalone? I like that with the Reforger, they're sort of back to the fundamentals. They're like, you know, you have a rifle, you have a grenade, have the compass, the map. They haven't added any other vehicles than basic jeeps and like a basic armored vehicle right now. I don't know if you can climb now. I don't think so. Actually you can, but more like fences and stuff. Making sure I'm not gonna get jumped. So it's nice that they're working on the fundamentals before, you know, you have to start at the fundamentals. Like when you play basketball, you have to learn to dribble the ball before you can, you know, shoot, and then do a layup before you dunk, if you can dunk, and etc. Not standalone. Yeah, I've never played a standalone. But the original was really good, the original mod. And before it got like, you know, so filled with people and then hackers started coming in. Time is it? I'm getting a little uncomfortably close. These trees here are worrying me, because if the guy's looking up here, the AI is pretty good at spotting this. It will spot you from quite a distance if they see you. I think the speed you're moving makes a difference. I haven't played this enough to really be able to judge, but Alpha Major, this is Hypertext Hero. We're close to a little town called Le Bosco. We have eyes on one bad person armed inside a house. We're approaching to see what we can find. Be advised, fire sticks may be fired over. Oh, HQ signal loss. You know, this is cool. Radio propagation is simulated. It's funny that it happened right now. We're like around here. HQ is there. There's this big castle ridge, okay? That big mountain blocks the radio signal. So guess what? We can't talk to base anymore. In Arma, there was a mod called TFAR or something radio, which added this simulation of radio wave propagation and interference. And here in Arma Reforger is baked in. Where was that guy? No silencers yet, so this is gonna get loud as soon as one of us sees the other. Alright, too close for the scope now. Was it this house that I saw him at, or was it the next one? Now I'm confused. I saw him through a window on that house. I think it was the next house over that he was at. I'm gonna approach and hope for the best. Slowly. Dun, 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 dun. That's like the theme song, I think. Really good, really good. Notice when you get close to something, you draw, your weapon gets pushed back. Get close, gets pushed back. That's pretty nice too. Another nice feature, you're outside, it's bright out here. The building is not so bright, so you can't see that well in there. And there's a bit of a reflection on the window, I think. Seems clear. Don't like this. Not a lot of cover. I'm gonna jump over, but I don't like that either. Hell, let's go in this house. Oh, he's on the other house. I think he's in there, I think. Bathroom. Clear. Oh, they're missing a side of that cross. Oh my god, it scared me, Iceberg. Fuck. Iceberg scared the hell out of me here. I thought I was under fire. Who's this guy? Alright, there's only that door, I think. Can I open the window? Typewriter? Thanks for coming by, Iceberg. Oh, I think, wait, hold up. There's one. There's one. All right. Shit, I think he got down before I could hit him. Shit. All right. Oh, missed it. Poor doghouse. Not used to the Arma. Oh, too high. Try a little lower. There. Oh, missed it. Come on, this guy's not a good throw. Poor dog. Well, I don't think there was a dog there. It was just his house.
Negative. No can do.
Oh, shit! Right behind the couch. Wrong button. Let's go. Oh, he's there. He's there. He's there. Remember, playing alone here, I'm not gonna take that many chances. Okay, got HQ radio signal. Although not explicit in game, eliminating enemy forces does affect your overall rank progression. Interesting, okay. That the only dude? He was talking to someone. I don't know if he was just talking to himself. I talk to myself. Good way to come up with random stuff that can turn into ideas. Lost radio to HQ. Let's just keep moving to Regina. I mean, I probably wouldn't. Be a good idea to clear all that and see what he has on him. Just come around the other side. Four grenades and I couldn't get one in the window. I'm pretty good with the grenade throwing in Arma 3 because I have so many hours in that. This one I have to practice. You point with one hand where, approximately where I think it's gonna go. Oh, let's do it. Excuses all the time. Yeah, no. I'm good at making excuses, Iceberg. I learned in school. Enemies do... Your movement speed and sound, I believe, does affect the enemy can hear you if you're moving faster, I think. God, I'm a bad shot. Just panicked. Did I get him? I didn't. That's just a... see, that's where PUBG learned to do that. That trunk looked like a guy that was hit, but it's not. It's like a trunk. This game makes you panic like no other. More excuses, Iceberg. Okay. Okay, I'm streaming. We can leave the bank for another day. Alright. Anybody home? Hello? Anybody home? Anybody home? I'm talking to myself, to the game, sorry, man. I was like, what? They would not help. Heading home, I'll copy that, Raz. Have a good trip home. For sorry you have to do the ride. Will do. Ooh, look at that 1980s television, the good stuff. You can watch some Cosmos with Carl Sagan. Survive to the... I know, Iceberg. I'm a... If you want someone to do the job just right, oh, vacuum cleaner. I can vacuum clean pretty good. I'm glad that... I think this may be the first game I've ever seen have a vacuum cleaner in the game. I'm trying, but it doesn't have F. I want to be able to... Hey, there's a really popular game now called Power Washer Simulator. I want Vacuum Cleaner Simulator. Look at this nice mechanical clock of the two weights. It's not working. It's stuck at 12 o'clock. Those weights, the gravity is what makes these clockworks. We have one of these here at the new Hypertext HQ, and it goes like... And at every half hour it goes ding! And then at the hour it rings, and our clock here in IRL, it rings, and then you have to add 4 to it. I don't know how to. Maybe you could help me that one day, Iceberg. I don't know how to change the time on it. I've tried to turn around a thing one way, I tried to turn around the other several hours, but it's always off. So, but now I know that whatever I hear, if it goes like ding, ding, I know it's 6 o'clock because I had to add 4 to it. Let's cheat and go to third person, so-called cheat. Where did that guy go? He's out there probably cowering. Make sure we're full here. We have tracers here. I like tracers. I have a little icon of tracers. Another clock. The people who lived here really wanted to make sure that they knew the time. They have 2 grandfather clocks. They're called capellas, those clocks. Some guys start to sing if they are fearing something. I'm scared right now. I'm scared this guy's gonna shoot me, you know? Come out in the open, people. Come out. We have Queen Anne's lace here. Various species of shrubbery and other types of foliage. Tires. Alright, let's go. A bit of a haphazard decision, but we have to find this guy. I really don't like this. Usually shoot me at the back if he caught me there, but I'm just gonna get back up and see if I can see him from the top here. HQ, this is Hypertext Hero. One tango down, another one escaped. We're looking for him, over. I had my chance and I totally missed it, indeed. We're trying to fix that now. Without getting killed. The heck did he go? Be behind those things, or maybe he just took off. Alright, man. Alright, buddy. A great record here in the house by Buddy Guy. I was walking in the woods. It's called. Great record. Nice change of soundscape with the seagulls as you get closer to the water. Dude is a goner. As in, he disappeared and he vanished. And this is tricky because the last time I played this guy vanished. I was like, oh, I think it's a glitch, you know? And then the guy shot me in the back as I was running away. The guy had the best of me. Both in this and in DCS. Pretty just tricky AI. Hell, we're just gonna have to push and see what we can find. And the HQ signal. I wonder if they designed it like this to make it more intense. Wonderful soundscape. Great music, really good, I love it. Could be behind any rock, under any bush, just waiting to hit us from where we least expect to be hit. Could be prone. could be crouched. The weekend size Iceberg with a wall of text here. We celebrated 29 years of honeymoon. Oh, congratulations, Iceberg. We were at Nova Park, which has a B727-200 on top of an IS-62. I don't know what that is. Is that a Russian airliner? In both, there's a restaurant. And we had a good dinner. Oh, that's awesome. We had a dinner in the airplane. And we had a look in the cockpit of the 727, which has the same birthday as both of us. That is awesome, Iceberg. I'll check that out after the stream. Congratulations. 30 years, 29 years is a long time. Next year, a big one, right? 30? Congratulations. This guy did vanish, dude. I mean, maybe he'll appear and shoot me in the back as soon as I run away, but I think we're gonna keep moving. Maybe he ran that way. I mean, if I had been shot at a bunch of times, that was like the scene in Pulp Fiction when they, you know, Samuel Jackson and what's the other guy called? They go in and they're you know, shaking down these kids who bought drugs and didn't pay for them, and then this kid that was hiding in the closet comes out and it's like, you know, fuck you, and shoots a bunch of times and misses at close range. That was me right now. I shot a bunch of times at the eye because I was nervous and I missed all the shots. The eye took off. Got a second chance. Let's keep moving towards Regina Lebowska. Very dramatic. It was just 2 AI there. Maybe more, but I only saw 2. And that was quite a bit of excitement for 2 AI. My pleasure, Iceberg. What did you eat? Making me... I'm getting hungry. Alright, let's pause over here quickly. Just make sure we're not getting... someone's not following us. And while we do that, let's see... Alright, so Regina is, that's gonna be about, what, 330? 330 from here? Whoa! Oh, Matt, thanks so much for the sub, dude. My guitar's away from me right now, but Matthew, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it very much indeed. 7 months in a row. I'll play a little lick a little later with my amateur guitar skills. Dude, this is like Rambo First Blood here, you know, with this like water. I have to watch the movie again soon. One of my favorite movies. It's like when the whole National Guard is looking for Rambo after he, like, rightly so, you know, kicks some butt of the local police forces. Look at these graphics. I mean, it's not flashy, you know, but it feels really good. It's like it's very nuanced, the light in this. Caesar salad for the starting. Caesar salad. Oh, I love Caesar salad. Anchovies. Croutons. Some lettuce. Yeah, give me some Caesar salad. I think I just heard while I was walking, I heard a snap branch. This is something I've always wanted in a first-person game. When you're walking in a shooter game, when you're walking in the forest, I want there to be a random chance, and especially if you actually go over a branch like this one here, there's a random chance of you stepping on a branch and it breaks. But I want that sound to be simulated so that if there's another player or an AI, they hear that. And another thing I want is for birds to fly away from you if they detect you, and especially if you step on a branch. And for other players to see those birds so they know someone's coming. That would be a nice touch. If you're listening, Bohemian Interactive, maybe I'll do a clip of this and make a suggestion. We're at 108. Let me note this down. 108 birds and branches, I'll call that. I'll make a little highlight. Send it over to Bohemia. Oh, see, I heard something snap. If that was an AI, that would be awesome. Then you had suckling pig crown. Oh, you had a feast. And for the landing, I had a caramelized Kaischwarm with rum raisin ice cream. That sounds amazing. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna look it up. And a caffè corretto con un poco di grappa. Mwah, bellissimo, Iceberg. Matt says your guitar playing is better than mine. I haven't played in years and my fingers have gone all soft. Is your main instrument piano? Matt? I love piano. It's probably my favorite instrument. I can play a few chords, but I'm not... I just love listening to it and all sorts of stuff, you know, from pop, from Tori Amos to Rachmaninoff. But thank you. I mean, you know, everyone plays at a different... Everyone's in their own stage in the journey. Look at this lighting, people. Screenshot. Screenshot. Look at these little rocks. Really, really nice. I'm really enjoying this graphics engine. I'm really enjoying this atmosphere in Reforger. Oh, a caramelized Kaischwarm. That sounds good. Is that like an Austrian thing? Alright, let's keep going to about the 340. When I look over here to the screen, I'm looking at this. Okay, I have this thing hanging here. Wait, it's not a shout out. And you can download it and print it for yourself. Something I made to help me learn bearings better for airplanes and shooters. Matt says, I don't really have an instrument, to be honest. I dabble in all sorts, but I'm more of electronic musicians. Cool, awesome. A good friend of mine is also an electronic... Well, he does piano. He used to play bass, but these days he spends a lot of time with the DAWs, I think it's called. I forget what that stands for, but the music sequencers and synthesizers. What did I say? 340? Kind of wish I had disabled that mod because it's nice to actually learn how to orient yourself. Okay, 340 that way. Digital audio workstation, there you go. Digital audio workstation. I always forget that for some reason. Hey Margaret, how are you? I'm live on the internet, but Amber's either picking corn or outside. Feel at home. Feel at home. Iceberg says, my wife had a clear bouillon from boiled beef for takeoff. Then she had the braised onion roast beef. Oh, Iceberg, you're making me so hungry now. I cannot wait for dinner now. In the air. Yeah, I'm gonna take... And those are the pictures you sent, right? I'm gonna check those out after the stream. That sounds really good. Yesterday, Matt, I think, stuffed himself with, like, roast chicken or something. I had a veggie-forward dinner yesterday. I had yeah, I talked about it before the stream. Corn and fried patties of zucchini with feta cheese and an egg batter. Now this music does this, I just think, oh, there's gonna be someone around. Maybe that guy's trailing me now. Don't like being out in the open, let's stick with these trees. The music's making me crawl down here. So I assume there's AI nearby for this to be playing. For landing, she has... I like that takeoff, you know, that's the antipasto. Then you have the cruise, that's the main course. And then you have the landing, which is the dessert. Strawberry champagne foam. Yogurt tarragon ice cream. We've made that one before here, that's good. And yeast dough pastry. And for drink had Moet Chandon Brut Imperial Perne. Oh my god. You went all out. Well, it's 29 years of marriage. That's a long time. You should make sure you celebrate that. Next year, what are you gonna do to top that? A good touchdown in the bed after all that food, I can imagine. And this bottle of champagne. Wow. How many feet per minute did you touch down? Did you have SimToolkit Pro tracking your your feet per minute for the landing? Well, next year you have to find another airplane to eat in and top that meal, I guess, because 3-0, you know, that's big. That's big. Okay, we're directly north now for Point Hawaii. I think it's over that hill. I see what appears to be like a tower there. We're pretty close. Wait a minute, let's look at this map carefully. It's not on a hill. We're gonna cross this hill and then we're gonna... Oh, we're gonna make it to this tower, right? We just have to go northwest now. Northwest. A little odd, the landscape here. Let's keep moving. Minus 666. My wife is very bad at her knees. She needs 2 new of them. The first should be in September. We will see. She's gonna get her knee replacement? Ooh. Let's get to that tower and look over. Good luck. I mean, the superintendent in the building we lived in New York, he had a hip replacement. And he said that he felt like all this pain, the chronic pain he had for so long, all went away, and he was so happy. So you know, there can be can sound scary, but it can be a good results and a basically almost like a new life on the other end. With you're lucky enough to be able to. You guys you people live in Europe, so thankfully, you know, easier to do that there than here in the United States. Here you have to like be a millionaire probably to be able to do that. I'm gonna get up there. Oh, there's the tower. Okay, there's the tower. That's what we're going to. It should be yep, going the right direction. If there's enemies in this tower, it's gonna be a problem because it's just about 200 meters away from the town. And if we start shooting up here, they'll probably hear in the town. Bone on Bone has a good doctor, that's good. Well, Bone on Bone not good, but good that she has a good doctor. I hope there's a good doctor back at HQ because I have a feeling things are about to hit the fan here. HQ, be advised, this is Hypertext Hero 200 meters away from Regina. We're about to get eyes on, over. Oh, old tank there, I think. Yes, old. Thankfully not a new tank. An old tank. Oh. Posture check, Hyper, posture check. Here. A little annoying, these icons. You have to point him right at the doorknob for it to work. Oh shit! Two guys. They had seen me. Not gonna take chances, stay up there. We're gonna try to go down and circle around to them. No pumas yet, Icebird. One of the best spring thing probably about Arma is that it's such a vibrant and dedicated modding community because the game engine is so moddable. That's where DayZ came from, that's where PUBG came from, that's where Fortnite came from, the game mode came from Arma. Because Battle Royale game mode, the very first one was a mod in this game by a gentleman from Ireland by the name of Brian Green, aka Player Unknown. He made a mod for Arma called Battle Royale, and he was inspired by this quote Japanese movie called Battle Royale, where a bunch of high school students in a sort of near future apocalyptical Japan, a student from each high school around the country gets chosen and sent to an island, and they have to kill themselves or be killed. Pretty intense film. And but it's that idea of like a circle, everyone gets dopped somewhere and the circle starts getting smaller. If you don't move to the beginning of the circle, you get killed by like a poison or something, or electrical field, I forget. And that's where the idea for these Battle Royale games that are so popular, game modes that are so popular now came from. From Arma, from a Japanese movie, and from the brain, the modding inspiration and skill of Brian Green. Alright, where are they? Brendan Green. No, I did not, because that's a game that's kind of designed to kind of recruit you into the army. You know, I have friends in the army. I have friends. So I'm a anti-war sort of person. Like I wouldn't, if I had to join the army, I would want to work like in a library or in the logistics area. Because I'm opposed to, you know. I don't want to kill anyone, but you know, sometimes you have no choice, and I am very thankful for people that do fight to keep the free world or keep tyranny at bay, whatever side they're fighting on. But when you're 18 years old and you can't have a beer, but you can go and kill someone, I'm just like not I forget what my point was, but I guess I don't want to play a game that... Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is. I don't want to play a game that... Problem. I don't want to play a game that's specifically designed to, you know, encourage people to... AI is good in this. They knew what I was doing. Specifically designed to basically, you know, recruit you. But, tricky question, you know. You can argue that movies like Top Gun are also, you know... are also a recruitment tool, but, you know... If I had to join one armed service, it would be the US Air Force or the RAF. Preferably in a transport role or something like that. Radio operator. My great-grandfather was blinded in World War I and right in the border between France and Belgium when he was very young. And he was blind for all his life after that, and died at 96 in Brighton in England. I think they can probably tell what I'm doing, these AI. My uncle was, you know, in the army. He spent time right after the Second World War in Egypt, around there. I forget what was going on there, but he got shot at. I have a friend in the army right now. Well, it's not really army, but anyway, I shouldn't really talk too much about it. But so I respect and appreciate that sometimes you need to use guns to solve problems, although it's the last resort, you know. My grandfather was lucky; he was shoemaker, and so always further behind the front. World War I. Yeah, shoemaker, great. That's a great profession, and very. A bit of a game of a cat and mouse of this AI here in Arma, pretty exciting. These guys saw me first. And now we're playing a game of cat and mouse. Let's just get to the top here and take a look around. Maybe they're circling back to find me too. Oh, shit. There they are. As a child, he made me some shoes from cowhide and World War II. This I'm impressed by this AI. Maybe I'm just, you know, getting lucky with maybe they're cheating, but no, they know what I'm doing. Maybe someone else has spotted me from across the hill and telling them where I am. This does model radio, as I said, Arma. It is multiplayer, but I'm playing by myself right now. I like playing these games with myself as a challenge, and just to get to know the systems without worrying about, you know, players. I like to play the Rambo role of, you know, a loner who has been forgotten by society and gets messed with, and then he has to take matters into his own hands. Just talking a bunch of drivel. Oh, I'm down. Where did that come from? It hit me. I'm not down, but it hurt me. That was a pretty cool effect. You see that? Like, it all went blurry. I got hit. I know that's the big problem with multiplayer. You know, Arma has a pretty good system. Battle Eye or whatever it's called. I don't play enough P versus P to really know how good it is, but I don't want to bleed out here. Oops. How do I use this? 5? How do I use it? Oh, like, yeah, no, I mean, I think it's almost impossible to totally eliminate cheaters. That's why these days I prefer a P versus C. I prefer co-op P versus C. Yeah, I don't know how to use that. Should I pause real quick? I don't think there's pause in this because it's designed predominantly as a multiplayer game. So I don't think I can pause right now, but maybe I can hide somewhere and I think I seem to be okay. I'm wounded. Can I just drag and drop that there? Select. 5. Let's put my gun in the backpack. R maybe? R? No? V? 5? Maybe it's bugged. Can't use the healing thing. I'm gonna hide in this bush and look at the tutorial. The field menu, I mean. Apply bandage R. Okay, I pressed R. Maybe I'm not... 5, bandage, R. Nothing happens. Drink some water. Oh. Let's circle all the way around, come from that side. Then they're looking for me now, so... No, element surprise is gone. We just have to do a Rambo. Heading directly west. Wait. Oh, east. Yeah. Keep going south a bit longer. There's no game like Arma for getting shot at. Very intense experience in this game. The bullets are coming. Not in this iceberg. I bet that someone will do a mod like there'll be DayZ for Arma for this and for Arma 4 almost certainly. There's a path here. But at this point, right now, no. Doesn't have to eat, doesn't have to drink, doesn't have to go to the bathroom. You know, some things it's better to leave for just real life instead of adding to the simulation. I do like eating and drinking mechanics as long as it's not too overdone, you know. As long as it doesn't become the whole focus. I could just do I think the AI is pretty smart about this, but I could do the classic video game thing of shooting a whole bunch and then running into a building and waiting for them to come in and shooting them all as they try to come in. Could try that. See, that's where we were before. I'm gonna have to take a little water closet break, people. I'll hide in a bush nearby here. And when I come back, we'll continue this little adventure. Trying to take over Regina by ourselves against the AI. Let me just find a bush to hide in. I think there are footprints in this when you're walking, but I don't know if the AI can see them or not. If they can, that would be pretty awesome. I mean, you could have like a random chance of one of the AI could be like a pro tracker, you know, like a Navajo tracker or something. Really good at like a proper hunter, really good at tracking animals. And they could, and if they saw your footsteps, they would have like, I don't know, 80% chance of coming towards your position. That would be another idea for a feature. I mean, but that's all, you know, after the fundamentals are down. Ooh, did I see a peach tree there? Or is that apples or peaches? I think it's an apple tree. Let's hide under one of these pines over here. I will go to the water closet. Sometimes when I'm first person view here, I get scared because the noise of my boots are behind me in the sound space. And I feel like there's someone nearby or really close. And when you're crouched down, they can get to you pretty close to you without seeing you. So it's always kind of nerve-wracking to be prone in armor because you can't see very well either then. Oh, that's a nice little spot for a road ambush. Alright, let's just stick around here. Fairly well hidden. I'm gonna wait here. I'll be right back. Oh, I also have to... My camera's all gone. It's funny. The light change here was much brighter earlier, so let me fix that. I just noticed that. I'll be right back. And I am going to run an annoying commercial break. 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 If you're a subscriber, you won't see the annoying commercial break. If you are not, you will see it. I will be right back. Can you open for Daft Cab before you go out? Can you open the door for a Daft Cab before you go out? All right, back. And I meant to say, if you're a non-Prime subscriber, you're supposed to not see any commercial break when I run them. I think if you subscribe with Prime, they still show up. I'm not sure, but I think that's the case. We're back. Thanks, Icebird. All right. 1 second. All right. Continuing our little odyssey to try to take over Regina, aka Point Hawaii, by ourselves. Okay, it's not one of the objectives, so we're just trying to see what happens if we try to take a place that's not an objective. Give ourselves a little mission. Mine's a Prime sub, you didn't see ads. Alright, awesome, okay. Maybe that's not true anymore. Thanks for letting me know, Matt. If anyone is watching out there and I ran the ad and you're not a subscriber, did you see an ad? If you could let me know that would be very nice and helpful. I'm always debating what to do with these ads. I don't want to, like, you know, I'm not doing this for the money. If I was doing for this for the money, I would be quit a long time ago, alright? I love video games. I play video games anyway. And during the pandemic, it was a really nice way to stay in touch with friends and to make some new friends. And just it was a really nice learning experience to learn Open Broadcaster Studio software and all these moving parts involved in broadcasting yourself over the internet. And since I love video games and I got to learn this new software, I think it was time well spent, and I enjoy it. I have friends in a bunch of different places around the world, and, you know... Oh, shit! That was from across the hill. I heard a bullet hit before he shot, so he's probably across the hill to the east. These AI are really good at spotting. He's down there somewhere, I think. He saw me. He said, as soon as I stepped out, he saw me. We're gonna have to find a... I never see ads. I train my brain for... Oh, copy. I forget that you're trained not to see ads. That's good. It's good training. Alright, this is gonna be a problem to jump over a fence. There's a little trail here. These guys, the town is well defended. I'm going to have to... And they're on the lookout, because they know that I'm around. Well, I don't know if that's why they're on the lookout. And I think AI simulates lines of communication between themselves. So if one sees you, it's like in Metal Gear Solid or, you know, in any of the stealth games. I think Metal Gear Solid pioneered it, but like they tell the other eyes, hey, there's someone here, and then everyone goes into alert. I think that's what's going on here. They're at high alert, so they know I'm around. They know I'm not down, and so they're on the lookout. So that means we may have to get even further from this town, up in a hill somewhere, with a good overwatch point, and in order to have a chance to take one of these guys out. At least. I've taken one guy out. I had direct fire on one guy, and that's it. This whole time I've been playing, almost 2 hours, I've taken out one AI. Never see as a chairman brain for maybe because it's called intelligence. Oh, the artificial intelligence. Yes. It's good artificial intelligence, in Arma. I mean, they have like their hiccups like anyone, but overall they're pretty good. Crossing a road in the belly, our bellies here, to avoid getting seen. Very nice map, this. There's a lot of little details when you get to a spot and you have to make a decision. about cover. Hopefully this is not poison ivy here. No, I think we're good. Oh, I think this might be poison ivy. Oh, it's gonna be itching later. Oh no, it's a berry. Look, it's a little berry. Yum. It's raspberry. An applause for Bohemian Interactive adding raspberry bushes to Arma Reforger. Well, I think I was pro when that guy shot at me, right? I just keep going pro on here. Raspberry Pi. I have an original Raspberry Pi back in Rome. Never really did much with it, just then, you know, install Linux and get it working. Maybe when I go back to visit my mom, I'll bring it back over and a project I could do with it here now that there's a window outside, some potentially interesting stuff happening out there, birds on the bird feeder and things like that. A Raspberry Pi with a webcam attached to it that we could hook up to the stream and someone could redeem a look outside at the bird feeder or find a Bon Jovial the cat, and we could bring in the webcam feed. That could be an idea for the stream. You have 3 of them? Do you use any of them for webcams, Icebird? As webcams? Oh, there's 2 guys right there. I see them. There, okay, they're patrolling. They went they were heading to the west. When is collecting plane data for Flight Radar 24 and catching the images from outside? Awesome. Doing both those things. Look at the. Do you see the light change here? Look at the light change. There's like a cloud that went in front of the sun. Ahead of us, it's this is really nice. Ahead of us, there's darkness there, and the light is changing. You see that? Look at the light change. Really, really nice. This. I mean, a lot of games do it. You know, Zelda Breath of the Wild has amazing light changes. But really good to see this here in Reforger. Matt said, I remember playing a mod, I don't know if it was Arma 2 or 3, where you had to recruit partisans. It was kind of like modern Mount and Blade. Is that Anti-Stasi? I don't know if... that's you can recruit AI in Anti-Stasi. It's my favorite game mode for Arma 3, the mod. And it's P versus E co-op. You play with your friends and you can recruit AI. You can play by yourself too. No, it's harder. My favorite by far game mode for Arma. And you have to take out the whole island. We used to play regularly on Tuesdays, although Grant has his problem with his LAN cable. I haven't played for a while, but if you're interested in playing with us, Matt, the next time we play, just let us know and I'll ping you. Although we usually play at night here, which is, I think, very late for you. Although we were talking about doing... just want to get to some cover here, and I'm going to turn around and look back towards the town. We were thinking about organizing a date that's with a time that's more amenable easier for people in Europe to join. Why are there no cows or bulls? Early access, Icebird, no animals yet. They're gonna add that eventually, I think. You can hear the birds, but no, I think... Did you see birds? Maybe you can see a bird right now, and... That's probably gonna come with mods or... Those guys that I saw were walking up to this direction. Now I'm in a situation where I can go all the way up there in that hill, but I'm really far. And there's forest between me and the hill. And so... Oh, there's a path there too. Let's just push in. What the heck? When they shot at me, I was there, I think. I was right around there. There's a path here. I don't like this because it may mean that the patrol's coming right up here. Let's go. Iceberg says, when I was in the army, one night we attacked the enemy. It was really dark night, no moon, no stars, pitch black. And suddenly we were 3 meters away from the enemy. Oh man, lay there for about 2 hours, not even breathing. Then we attacked and we won. Damn. And how was it like paintball, lasers? How did they, you know, say, okay, you hit us, you tagged us? How did they determine that, if I may ask? Yeah, that must have been intense, man. No moon, no stars, black night, and all of a sudden there's someone 3 meters away from you. My heart will be beating pretty fast. Oh, you just go boom boom? Wow. Just shout. Tell him I got you. Alright, let's move to the house. I think we're gonna get in this house. Don't like staying away from cover. Trying to be as careful as possible. I mean, you can be as careful as possible and still just be unlucky and get shot in the back. Someone that sees you and you don't see them. The nature of life. Oh, ammunition with sounds. Oh, all right. Wow, that must have been scary as hell for the guys that got shot. Probably giving them a heart attack. I think I'm gonna clear this barn before I proceed. Oh, 1 second. I have to take this. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Hopefully no one finds me. Oh, mama. Alright, sorry about that. Blue ones has STG-77, the older SG-58. Are those guns? Let's move. Sound familiar? Maybe from Jagged, my time playing Jagged Alliance 2. The heck? Oh. This is pretty. Look. An old sewing machine. Put off on the left one first. Alright, we're in the house. Let's take our time to look through the scope and see if we see anything. Machine guns. Oh, the stair AUG. Yeah, that was in Jagged Alliance 2. That's in the Jagged Alliance 2 they were kind of they were grayish. It looks like a futuristic gun, that thing. Those guys didn't go look for me, huh? Maybe they did, and I was busy crawling around. FN Foul, that was one of the best guns in Jagged Alliance 2. It's interesting, you can actually stop the door in this now. I don't want to open that door, but... Oh, let's just do it. What the hell? You can stop the door at a certain spot. That's where I had seen those guys, around there. Yeah, I mean the FAL a lot of NATO countries use, right? The 7.62, right? And the stair was 556. Well, as soon as I shoot here, everyone will know more. Well, I don't know how the AI, how sound propagation affects the AI. If sounds gets blocks for them, hopefully that's the case. But basically, when I shoot, chances are I'm just gonna have to run into a house and do a sort of Alamo situation, like Grant likes to say. Yeah, German and Austrians really good at engineers, right? Well-engineered machines. Don't like this. I don't like this at all. I did see two guys patrolling there. They're around there. Glock 17, was it? Getting too close for comfort. Use a cliche. Maybe we're gonna have to have a hypertext here, a list of cliche that we can redeem and have use the one. Logging area. There's a fence. We did see two soldiers patrolling in there earlier. I just see like birds. Look at this lens flare. I love the lens flare in this. Really nice. Arma, you spend a lot of time looking at the soldier's buttocks. most of these third-person games. Alright, it's a Metal Gear Solid style situation here, you know, crawling through a dry stream bed. Trying to get close without being seen. Yeah, for, you know, hand sidearms, I've always liked the sort of 44 Magnum, like a big boom one. I found one in Generation Zero recently. Boom! You know, you got 6 shots and then you have to reload, but when you fire that thing, you know, there's a certain elegance to it that, you know, it kind of reminds you of Clint Eastwood and that sort of stuff. All this crawling around slowly is, at least it gives us an opportunity to see all this environmental design. Look at this. This is pretty cool. We're just hiding here. It's pretty nice. Screenshot. Can't quite go in there. This is Everonske Stazzini Lesi Pila Regina. Like some sort of forestry station of Regina. And now I have to make a decision whether we're going to cross this road or whether we're going to backtrack. I think I'm going to have to cross. I think I'm going to go into this forestry station. We saw there were enemies in there, and I think I'm going to have to advance on these guys. Another tactic would be just to get deep into the town and do an Alamo in there. First person, you can't see that well. We can see closer to the front because there's not all these bushes that obscure your view when you're in third person. In third person you can see more all around, but if you're in a big bush you can't see in the front, so it's a bit of decisions, you know. And I can't see in the building because it's dark. Oh, sorry, I forgot Rambo, back shortly on 5 toasters. I apologize. Thanks, Iceberg. Alright, let's move. Go this way because then it will be definitely to the town. If you're in a big bush, it's an ambush. Indeed, maybe that's where the word comes from. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I'm just gonna leave it. Don't like this at all either because of that forest. Yeah, plenty of wood here, look. That'll be the DayZ mod. You have to get wood, and then you have to find the oven, and then you can cook something that gives you lots of health points. What's this? This ashtray up here? Oh, it's an ashtray. Oh. We're in the 1980s, don't forget. Running around for almost 2 hours here. We did a little driving, we did a bit of walking, but a lot of crawling now. This is where I saw them. They were walking around here, that patrol. This is where they were. If you have problems with your girlfriend, take these. What movies have you been watching? Have you been watching some psychopath movies lately? There was this game coming out where you're like a bunch of you're like teenagers going on a camping trip, and then it's like a horror game. I don't know if it was released yet, but it looked pretty interesting. And I think it's that game mode that one person is the psychopath and everyone else is like the sort of like lambs, sheep, and they have to survive. Okay, there's an opening in the fence here. That's good to know. Let's get to this side and see if we can spot anything. Open gate. Little reservoir. You saw another streamer playing that game? I never played 12 minutes. Real Rambo stuff here, look at this. Which way should we go? I think I want to go this way and cross the reservoir that side, I think. No, let's go this way. Big thing missing in Reforger right now. These vines, they should be moving out of my way as I move in first-person view. It doesn't happen. Third-person view as well. Look, it doesn't happen. I love that. I think Far Cry 2 or maybe Crysis pioneered it. I love that effect, and it adds so much to the game. So I hope that they add it to Reforger and eventually Arma 4. I'm making a note of it here. Bushes move out of way. I'm gonna move by the tractor. Right. Just noting down some of these ideas. I don't like this open field. I don't like going that direction because I've seen a patrol, but we gotta make some decisions here. Let's keep moving. Here we go. Beehives there, I think. Those are honey production. It's pretty intense. You can kind of see through the slits. This is pretty cool. Look at this screenshot. Climb up there. Use the ladder. $12 I'll check it out. Lots of things to check out from Iceberg here. We're in pretty much the middle of Regina. Let's find a building that's high. There's this one here, although I don't see any windows there. Here's a two-story one. We got into that. Can't seem to go through there. That's too small for me, I think. No door on that side. Leave that open. All right, here we go. Gonna jump over. Another two-story one there. This clear. See some smoke coming from up there. Oh, we spotted their HQ. That's the HQ. Okay. About a 155. Yeah, there it is. There's a little water between us and it. You see someone? Oh, and there's a guy. All right. Peekaboo. I see you. All right. Let's see the distance. We're about basically just about 150 meters away. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy. Two guys. There's another one. All right, clear prop. I'm gonna get away from the grand. Let's just take a quick look to see if someone's gonna come from behind us here. No silencer, so gonna be a shot, but I'm inside. So that guy has a PKK, I think, a big machine gun. The other guy, let's take the binos and take a look at the binos, see if you can see a little bit closer. Get him, kill them all. Let's kill them all. Matt, I'm getting ready. Hold up. I don't think can I zoom in of the binos? I don't think I can zoom in of the binos. All right. Yeah, they deserve it probably. Shouldn't have come over here and taken over Regina, you punks. Alright, where are they? Alright, I'm gonna start with the PKK guy. Here you go. Is there a hold breath key? In Arma, there's a hold breath. Oh my god, it scared me, Raz. Focus, hold right mouse. Okay, well that's focus, but is there a hold breath? Focus while driving, toggle free look, communication, talk to... Alright, common. Melee attack of middle mouse button, wow. Inspect was R. R is inspect. Alright, I don't see a repin grenade. Oh, that's cool. Alright, here we go. Gonna try a headshot on him. We're at 300. I'm getting tired. Let me lower my weapon a little bit. How much LED did you make rain RD? One down. Two down. That's this place. Guess I'll just have to leave that open. Little gate and a lovely garden. Literally a little greenhouse here. It was risky, but we're just gonna have to do it. Come on. Oh. Oh. Oh, beautiful screenshot. Damn, there's no entrance to this side. It looks like you're there, this graphics engine at times. Back entrance, yes, there's a back door. Risky, but let's do it. Yeah. variability to these sounds would be nice. Bohemia. Thank you. Not always the same exact sound when you open a door, but like at least like, I don't know, 6, 7 of them. Good variable. I know it's a little more work, but it makes the game better. That goes for all video games. When there's a sound in a video game, especially not all video games, you know, platformers you can get away. But most video games, I think if you have like a sound that plays often, making several variations of it just helps helps to break up, to make the play more interesting. A very 1970s style, Art Deco style over here. Alright, well, we took out 2 of their guys. We displaced. Let's switch to our rifle and let's reload. I can hold R to inspect it, I think. Was it R that I could hold? Settings, gameplay controls, weapon. Inspect R, but R is also reload. So let's put Shift V. Left Shift V. Oh, doesn't work. Anyway, it may be a bug. Could just wait here now, but we're gonna keep moving. Take a look on this side first. HQ, this is a Hypertext Hero. We've taken out 2 tangos at Hawaii. We're displaced and now we're hiding in a 2-story building. We're gonna keep moving over. Quick look at the forest, in case that patrol that we had seen earlier is out there. When I used to play DayZ in the mod, oftentimes it would just be pure, you know, just sheer luck that you would see someone before they saw you. You just have to keep looking around. Unless you're someone like Shroud, and then you just have like this supernatural ability of spotting movement on the screen. Oh, this reminds me of PUBG, this top of this attic here. I think there's new maps for that game and all sorts of stuff. I haven't played it for ages. Oh, look at these little windows. That's tricky. That's an odd thing when you switch from this view, like the lighting is not rendered, and when you look through the scope, the lighting changes, a little bit disconcerting. In Arma, when you're standing up and you hold control and you scroll up with the gun, you can actually go on your tiptoes a little bit higher. Not in Reforger. Oh, there's the smoke. That's where the place was that we hit those 2 guys. There's the fire. This tree is obscuring it. Alright, we're just gonna have to keep moving. Look at this window just in case. A better view. No, alright. They send anyone to look for me. That's where I shot him from, I think that window there. More vacuum cleaners. This is where all the bats live on the attic. Alright. I generally like going out not the same door I came into a house because someone might be waiting. Just leave that open, it's fine. Thought there was a head there. Got the toolkit to work, by the way, Simon. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Raz. If and when I can, I'll drop by your stream and try some predictions. You gonna do that? Matt says, essentially how there was an evolution. They went Arma, DayZ, Battle Royale. Isn't it crazy? What was... I think DayZ was before the Battle Royale mod, right? Yeah, and then Fortnite with... The disconcerting thing to me about Fortnite is, you know, it's a colorful game, you know, like that kids play. Then the sound of the guns are really intense. The sound of the sniper rifle in Fortnite is like, it's like a gun, you know. Good game. I got second place once. I only played a little bit. One of my challenges for my stream is to get a first place in Fortnite alone and with friends. You know, play some Fortnite, I'd be up for it. I haven't played it for... played very little, like probably a total of like 10 games. Played a lot of PUBG. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna... Yeah, well, let's do it. Yeah, from Arma to Fortnite. Oh, bunch of guys there, I saw them. Did they see me? No, they were looking the other way. Got lucky. I get into this little Oh, I think we have a good firing position here. Close the door behind me. Bathroom's clear. Alright, good firing position on those guys here. They are looking this way now. I wonder if they actually... Yeah, they move around. So I see 4 guys. Let me back up in the house here, just to make sure. Oh! Alright, so much for that. Well, let's give him something to think about before we leave. Shit. Never mind. Let's go. This drives me nuts. Okay. Saw me pretty quick. Never played any Battle Royale, Matt says. too stressful, but I used to love watching streamers play the original Arma mod version before PUBG. I think they still have it. I will totally play that on stream sometime. I mean, the annoying thing is to wait. The lobby used to have to wait ages for the match to start. But it is stressful as hell. That's probably why I stopped playing, because my hands would be shaking when I was like near the top 10, or I was like there was only one other guy or something. It was to the point that when I started winning, what I had done is I changed the fire button from my left mouse click to the space bar. Because my hand would be shaking because I was nervous. And I got shaky, and it would affect my my ability to aim. So I switched to space bar, and then I started winning. Maybe it was coincidence, but then it started ruining all my other games, because when I was meant to jump, I would shoot, and when I meant to shoot, I would jump. My friend's like, "What the heck are you doing?" You know. There's a pro tip, or amateur tip actually. I'm no pro. I got some chicken dinners under my belt. All right, back to Ghost Recon, or Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, I remember the first time I got a chicken dinner. I got first place in PUBG. I was like, "Wow!" One of those games called like Dark Souls that it's difficult. Spend so much time cursing it out. Then when you win, it's a big release. Icebird says, Innsbruck cows attack students. A group of 40 American students between the ages of 8 and 10 were attacked by cows while hiking the Axum or Lysium area in Tyrol, Innsbruck, on sunny afternoon. Then she and 4 community teachers fled up the mountains to the Knox pits. The police reported when it got dark, the teachers would no longer find their way around him in an emergency call. The groups recover slightly hypothermic. An applause for the cows. I'm on the side of the cows. I live in a dairy farm now, so I'm on the side of the cows. I like Gary Larson cartoons a lot, The Far Side. He was on the side of the cows too. Sorry they got hypothermia, but, you're eating beef all the time, the cow's gonna get pissed off eventually. And they might come after you. Austrian crowds are dangerous even without weapons. They're heavy as heck, And they'll step on you. You're gonna be in trouble. When I look to my left, I see a cow out there. 8 Austrian Stelze tonight. What Stelze? Here you go, Icebird. Alec also had some Austrian food tonight. Y'all making me really hungry right now. I do feel like a steak. I mean, I'll be vegetarian in my next life. I grew up in the south of Brazil. I'm sorry, but... No. If a cow is free and has a good life... It's okay. They eat the grass. The grass is trying to survive too. Oh, there's one, there's one. Shit. Might see me. These guys can see you from far off. That lighting. Oh, I'm up the hill now, so the classic Arma problem of being thrown up a hill and not being able to aim. And there are some tourists, they will never know that it's dangerous with their dogs, and when the cows have little ones, they sometimes kill people. Oh yeah, I mean, the cows will protect their own. I've seen cows get pissed here. I've heard stories, at least. Oof, I'm hungry now. Me too, Raz. Make some steak and wasabi. Put some wasabi on it. Raz wasabi in the house. My continuing... currently almost 3 hour long quest to take over Regina by myself here in a sort of Rambo-like operation continues. I'm still alive. I got hit once. I couldn't heal myself because I guess it was, you know, I'm playing like Rambo. It was just a scratch. And Frikanden Special. Tomorrow I have grilled ribs, steak. Oh man, I feel like a steak tonight. Or at least a cornillo alla cacciatora. Some roast chicken. Sun is, what time is it? It is, 7. Ooh, time's moving fast. Look at that. Oh, that's funny. It's not real time. I guess you can switch that in the settings. Moving fast, it's, 7:35. But I gotta move on here because I'm getting hungry. I want to hit those guys from further away, but Bohemia Interactive put them in a pretty good position. Let's go up to that thing and see if we can see them over those trees. Hopefully they can see me as I climb up the hill. Let's try to stay obscured from them with the pine trees. 02 Alex says, I'm so proud of us. We won. We can eat anything. Yes, indeed. The evolution, I mean, we won, but we're killing ourselves too, unfortunately, but, I'm not really proud, but, I do appreciate a good steak. Directly east. Wait. Is this right? Directly east? No. No, directly west. I'm an idiot. Did I turn my... I think I turned my flashlight on. Oh shit, my flashlight's on. Maybe that's why they're seeing me. Maybe I was running around with a flashlight on. I wonder if the AI... If the light, a flashlight on, we should do a test in the editor later. Put ourselves in a pitch dark night near an AI and within this line of sight and turn the light on, see if they shoot at us. Maybe we've been running it because in Reforger you can attach the flashlight to your front, to your vest. There, see it's right there. I could get the flashlight. And then I can turn it on. And then I can get my weapon back, and then there it is. Alright, but you have to like press 6, then you have to press R, and then you have to press the gun key again. Raz Sabi says, oof, Simon, talk about steak, a chute brown or picanha. Picanha is my favorite cut of meat in the world. From the south of Brazil, best meat I ever had. And I had one here recently that I found a butcher here in... the large lakes area of Michigan that has picanha. It's my favorite. It's just nothing like it. I mean, people, you know, filet mignon, that stuff, but picanha, that lovely fat on it. I lost the place we're supposed to attack. Oh, okay, we're coming up this side of it. Why? Yeah. Yeah, rub a lot of rock salt in it for about an hour before you start cooking it. In Brazil, traditionally, basically put it, like put a sword through it and then slowly roll it on the fire. You can have some corn, creamed corn with it. You can have some couve, it's basically this really bitter kale that you find in Brazil. Slow fire after seeing for 1 minute. Yeah, and I like it. I like it bloody, like rare, like I'll, no, tourist. Oh, I'm gonna have to read those a little after Icebird. Walls of text. Oh, the bull wins. I heard that one. Yeah, the bull wins, and you're eating the bullfighter. Also, I go for the bulls and the bullfights. You know, I find that a cruel sport. I mean, the worst thing about that sport is that it's not the bullfighter against the bull. It's like a bunch of people against the bull because they hurt the bull first so that the bullfighter has a chance, you know? Yeah, that's one joke. I agree. No, I heard it before. It's a good joke. Okay, we're getting close. We're like 50 meters away from these guys. We don't have any more grenades. Have smoke. I think I'm gonna throw a smoke at them. No, I didn't even put in my inventory. I'm an idiot. Let's throw a smoke at them. Let's back up and confuse the heck out of them. Have a smoke. Be right back. I got too hungry. Oh, a little bit delayed the sound there. You're gonna be like, who fired a musket over here? Where'd that smoke come from? Once I was in a party. I was here in Michigan, and this guy that usually gets me pretty high, he said, "Hey, you know, Diamond, come over here." It was like there was a bunch of people around us, like in the middle, and then he's like, "Here, try this," you know, and I got a big drag of this thing, and oh, there's the smoke. Serves two things: one's to confuse them, two to let me know where the base is. And I took a drag of that thing, a big drag, and then I exhaled, and it looked like I was firing looked like someone fired a musket in the middle of the crowd. Oh, look at that light! Did you see that light change all of a sudden? That was like dramatic. That was like just turned pitch black. Oh, it's because the time is going fast. I can't see shit now. Holy shit. Okay, now we got a problem. I thought my watch was glow in the dark. The wood is really well modeled, huh? But now we're screwed. There's no NVGs. Well, they have a fire burning there. Yeah, the sim rate. I wish I could show you, but it doesn't. I thought it glowed in the dark. The lighting is really good in this. Well, if they're stupid and have their flashlights on, now I'm gonna have the advantage. I wish there were flares. That might be the flashlight of one of the guys there. There is a half moon. So you can see a little bit. Let's look. Let's have the see if the moon shines on our watch. You can see what time it is. Yeah, here you go. The sim rate. Look at the moon. Yeah, it's the sim rate. The sun. It was like a second. Sun went down behind some. I mean, that can happen in real life. It can be fast, you know. But that was a little even though the sim rate that felt a little almost too fast. Traditionally in Arma you can shoot out lights, which is one of my things I like the video game when you can do in a video game. This helmet's not gonna help us though, of those things. I wonder if it models that the enemy can see that too. We're not running with anybody, so let's just take our helmet off. I don't look like Bruce Willis now. I just need a 9mm. Do we have a Beretta with us? We didn't bring. I forgot to get the sidearm. Oh hell, let's keep it on. Might save our life. Ooh. Is that a bug? It's not modeling him wearing it. Damn. Bug. Bug. Damn it. Okay. I know. I have to put camouflage on. Rub some dirt on our head. Dude, this is taking longer than I thought. I'm surviving longer than I thought I would. I'm probably gonna die now that I said that. Oh, there they are. There they are. Alright, hell. Let's just shoot. I can run into that house. Got one. I think they don't got away. I don't know. In Arma, you used to be able to hold your breath. In this, it says like a focus. Maybe that's what it is. Turn on the flashlight. Oh! I guess the lights. I guess they do see lights. Shh. Oh, come on! Can't shoot the light. I thought you could. That's not good. Boo. There's also intelligence in your sights sometimes. No, Iceberg here, it's only top shelf incompetence. As I think Sheepa put it. I've always loved the lighting in Arma games, but come on, let me shoot out the lamps. Oh, I think there's a guy with a flashlight on in the forest there. time is it? Almost 6. Jeez. Really? I was gonna just have a little stream, but it's turned into a 3-hour stream because I'm still alive. Let's put the lamp on a long stick so they shoot at the light and you shoot from the side. That would be a good. That would be. You could do something like that. That would be awesome. I think I'm crossing a road here. Only I had some grenades. Well, they cleared out of the camp, unsurprisingly. We could hang out until morning and wait for them. If it was real life, that's what I would do. I would just like hide somewhere and wait until morning. But guess what, people? Oh, wait. I think there might be someone in the forest there, can't tell. Yeah. Yeah. 2? Only 2? Okay, I'll go now. Will you help me? Oh, okay. I'll try to get it. All right. Yes, I am gonna have to go, people. And hey, didn't get killed here, which is unusual. That was fun. Thanks so much for hanging out, Icebird. Thanks so much for spending a lot of time with us here and telling us a little bit about your experience in the army and all the wonderful stuff you ate. Making me hungry. Raz, same to you. 00 Alex, thank you so much for dropping by. You have to put a yep. Let's see if there's anyone else playing Reforger, or let's see if there's someone we know streaming something else. And Vasconcelos, can you turn on the music again, please? I will be back tomorrow with more streaming. And always a pleasure to have you all hanging around. Thanks so much for dropping by. Matt, thanks so much for dropping by, and thank you so much for that sub. All right. Let's see if there's someone to raid we know. Otherwise, we will find maybe someone playing a Reforger. Almost done. 2 minutes. Just raiding someone here. You too. Stay safe. Yeah, it was a nice one. Thank you so much, Icebird. It's just us streaming Reforger, so let's see if someone's streaming DCS or something. Bunch of people streaming DCS. Let's drop by and say hi to someone. Maybe let's try this one. Ooh, C-130. Didn't even know there was a C-130 in DCS. Brooksy TTV. Try this out. Send it for mature audiences, that's fine. I'm Text, you're all awesome. I will see you tomorrow for more streams. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday or Tuesday. Peace out.